The new 7-seat Range Rover luxury SUV has arrived, and we speak to JLR Executive Director Nick Collins to learn all about it. In more than 50 years there have only been 4 generations of Range Rover, so this all-new, 5th-generation car for 2022 is a significant step for Land Rover. Not least because the British brand's iconic luxury SUV will be available as a plug-in hybrid and with 7 seats for the first time. The new Range Rover is on sale now, priced from £94,400, and is the first model on the British brand's new MLA-Flex platform, which allows for pure combustion-engined powertrains, plug-in hybrid tech in the form of the P440e and P510e models, and fully electric propulsion, and on that front, a Range Rover EV has been confirmed for 2024. New 2022 Range Rover. Engines, power and performance. Land Rover has fully opened the order books for the new Range Rover with the arrival of plug-in hybrid options and new well-appointed SV models. The firm has also announced the final specifications for the battery-assisted versions of its new flagship model. 2 plug-in hybrid models of the new Range Rover are available, the P440e and the more powerful P510e model, the former on sale now priced from £103,485. Land Rover confirmed plans for 2 plug-in hybrid versions of the new L460 generation Range Rover last year, when the car was revealed. Both models use a 3.0-liter straight-six turbocharged petrol engine in tandem with a 141 bhp electric motor and a 38 kWh battery, with a usable capacity of 31 kWh, though the P440e's petrol engine is detuned slightly in comparison to the more powerful P510e variant. As such, total system power for the P440e stands at 434 bhp with 620 Nm of torque. The P510e steps things up to 503 bhp and 700 Nm. Both variants will offer up to 70 miles of range on electric power only, while delivering CO2 emissions from as little as 18 grams per kilometer in hybrid drive mode. 50 kilowatts DC rapid charging enables a 0 to 80% recharge of the battery in under an hour. With the introduction of the plug-in hybrid models, Land Rover has also introduced SV versions of the new Range Rover, with the new range topping specification priced from £146,200 in short wheelbase guise and stretching up to £173,200 for the 4.4-litre V8 petrol-powered P530 version in long wheelbase form. The P510e plug-in hybrid will be available as part of this lineup in the short wheelbase body length only. Alongside fully electric EV mode, there's a choice of hybrid mode, the default setting, which combines both power sources and uses predictive energy optimization tech, as well as geofencing to ensure electric propulsion is available in low emissions zones, for example, and save mode. This latter setting retains a programmable state of charge for deployment later in the driver's journey. Alongside fully electric EV mode, there's a choice of hybrid mode, the default setting, which combines both power sources and uses predictive energy optimization tech, as well as geofencing to ensure electric propulsion is available in low emissions zones, for example, and save mode. This latter setting retains a programmable state of charge for deployment later in the driver's journey. Mild hybrid tech also features in the engine lineup with a 394 bhp 3.0-litre petrol, 0-62 miles per hour in 5.8 seconds, 29.7 mpg combined and 215 grams per kilometer of CO2, as well as 2 diesel options. The 3.0-litre straight-six engine D300 and D350 model offer 296 bhp and 345 bhp respectively, with up to 37.2 mpg possible and CO2 emissions from 198 grams per kilometer. At the top of the engine range sits a new 4.4-litre twin-turbo V8 petrol unit, offering 523 bhp and 750 Nm of torque. Thanks to a dynamic launch system, the 0 to 62 miles per hour sprint is dispatched in 4.6 seconds, while top speed is limited to 155 miles per hour. All powertrains are mated to an 8-speed automatic gearbox with low-range capability and Land Rover's 4-wheel drive system with Terrain Response 2 tech that tailors the drivetrain to different surfaces, while the new intelligent all-wheel drive system can decouple the front axle on road between 21 miles per hour and 100 miles per hour to improve efficiency and reduce CO2 emissions by up to 4 grams per kilometer. New 2022 Range Rover design. These new powertrains are wrapped up in a more modern evolution of the Range Rover's styling. At the front, the grille has been refreshed with a new look pattern. The standard digital LED headlights are sharper, and most of the car's sensors for its driver assistance systems have been incorporated into a panel lower down in the bumper to give a smoother, cleaner look. This also helps to reduce drag and improve aerodynamic efficiency. According to Land Rover's design director, Massimo Frascella, the new Range Rover's design is all about reductionism, reducing the lines and joints in the body to give a new, more understated take on modern luxury. With this in mind, no Range Rover will wear an engine or trim-level boot badge, while alternatives to leather will be offered in the form of Kvadrat Technical Ultra Fabric to improve sustainability. However, leather will still be offered as standard. Land Rover's design reductionism is clear at the rear, where the biggest styling changes for the new car can be seen. The tail lights and indicators have been incorporated into a solid-looking black panel that is opaque when the lights aren't on. In profile, the Range Rover is still defined by three clear horizontal lines. The first below the doors that now sweeps upwards towards the rear, the second runs back from the clamshell bonnet and is sharper and tighter than before, while the third separates the model's trademark floating roof. It's not the only design detail that has been retained, as the new Range Rover still boasts a split tailgate, while the door inserts have evolved to a U-shaped design. Alloy wheels between 20 and 23 inches will be available depending on spec. New 2022 Range Rover. Interior, technology and practicality. This 5th-generation Range Rover will be the first that offers seating for 7. The new car comes in 5-seat standard wheelbase form, while if you opt for the long wheelbase variant you can specify a third row of seats. The LWB model adds an extra 200 mm between the car's axles, facilitating the new seating configuration. We tried the third row at the car's unveiling and, while there's not as much room as in the brand's larger Discovery, there's still enough space for children and adults on shorter journeys. Improved torsional rigidity, up to 50%, from the new aluminium-intensive platform means Land Rover's engineers have been able to increase the door aperture size to improve access, which is reasonable. SWB models can be had with 5 seats, while if you go for the executive class seating pack, this comes with 4 seats. The individual chairs in the rear are available on SWB and LWB cars, improving kneeroom by 44 mm. There's up to 1 meter of legroom on 4-seat LWB models. This package also adds an 8-inch touchscreen controller in the back to tune the rear cabin environment, while the rear seats recline by up to 25 degrees to add even more comfort and refinement. If you want the 7-seat layout, you're restricted to LWB form, although there are heated seats in all rows, while the rows are also tiered to improve visibility the further back you sit and fold electrically at the touch of a button. The new Range Rover adopts Land Rover's latest P440e Pro infotainment system with a gently curved 13.1-inch touchscreen on the dash. The brand says 90% of tasks are accessible in just 2 steps from the home screen, while there's also more connectivity than ever before, with over-the-air software update capability, Amazon Alexa integration, Spotify and, of course, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with wireless connections for both programs. There's a 13.7-inch digital dash panel, while as you'd expect in a luxury car, buyers can opt for a rear seat entertainment package, which adds a pair of 11.4-inch HD touchscreens mounted on the front seatbacks. There's 15W wireless phone charging on offer, as well as up to 60W of power to charge devices by USB-C. If this isn't enough, there's also a 230V socket available. The new MLA-Flex platform is also loaded with clever technology to improve refinement, ride comfort and capability on and off-road. Along with the 6 off-road presets for the Terrain Response 2 system, there's also a wade mode, which raises the body to give a 900 mm wading depth, while the next-generation suspension setup allows for up to 510 mm of wheel travel to help boost off-road ability, a Range Rover calling card. On road, Land Rover's Dynamic Response P440e Active Anti-Roll Tech helps to keep the car level in corners, improving stability and comfort for passengers, especially at high speed. There's active noise cancellation with 5 times the range of previous systems and electronic air suspension with preemptive tech that uses navigation data to set the car up for the road ahead. All-wheel steering is standard, turning the rear wheels in the opposite direction to the fronts by up to 7 degrees at low speed to give the more than 5-meter-long Range Rover a 10.95 meters turning circle, less than most Super Minis. On top of this, cabin storage has been optimized, with lots more clever trays and bins to store items, while boot space stands at 725 liters in both 5-seat SWB and LWB form. Go for the 7 Seat car and there's 312 liters with all rows in place, rising to 713 liters with the third row folded down. There are a maximum 1,841 liters available in the SWB car and 2,601 liters on offer in the LWB model with all seats stowed away. New 2022 Range Rover SV models offer more personalization. Land Rover is revealing the Range Rover SV models alongside the standard car, with this ultra-luxurious option gaining more personalization potential and different design details. Available in SWB form, as well as 4 or 5-seat LWB configurations, the brand is offering 2 SV design themes, SV Serenity and SV Intrepid. The former features a metal-plated finish for the grille in Atlas Silver, as well as Corinthian bronze accents, including the door inserts. The Range Rover lettering is also in Corinthian bronze with silver satin surrounds. The Serenity them has been designed to showcase the car's elegance and features mosaic pattern embroidery inside, as well as lighter two-tone upholstery choices. On the other hand, the SV Intrepid theme is a sportier, more driver-focused look and features dark anthracite finishes in place of Serenity's bronze trim, while inside there's also a sportier focus to the single or dual-tone leather trim. Of course, buyers can specify their car's interior in any way they'd like. All SV models feature ceramic badging outside, including an SV moniker on the tailgate, while inside these cool ceramic details are carried through to the main touchpoints, including the gear selector, terrain response dial and the volume knob. Luxury buyers can opt for the SV Signature Seat, which only comes in 4-seat configuration and adds a raised center console that flows through to the rear of the car. This houses a retractable table in the center, as well as a fridge for drinks and 2 crystal champagne glasses in between the rear seats. New 2022 Range Rover. Specs and pricing. From launch, the new Range Rover is available in SE, HSE, Autobiography and SV trim levels, as well as a first edition model that will be on sale for the first year of production. Prices start from £94,400 for the D300 SE car, with the lowest priced petrol on sale, the P440e in SE trim, at £98,000. HSE spec rises to £100,700 for the D300, while the same engine in Autobiography trim starts from £114,300. First edition trim is only available with either the D350 or P530 engine and is priced from £123,500. Prices for the long wheelbase 5-seat model begin at £120,000, which comes only in Autobiography and first edition spec, while the 7-seat lineup starts from £103,200 for the SE model. The P440e range kicks off in SE trim from £103,485, with HSE placed neatly above from £109,425. Autobiography and first edition versions are also offered, from £122,765 and £127,105 respectively. These are the only 2 specifications of the P440e available in long wheelbase form, with the extra length taking prices up to £125,335 for the Autobiography and £126,755 for the first edition. The P510e plug-in hybrid will be available in the short wheelbase body length only, but in loftier trims. Autobiography is where the range kicks off from £126,445, moving up to the £128,055 first edition version. Alongside the introduction of the plug-in hybrid models, Land Rover has also introduced SV editions of the new Range Rover, with the new range topping specification priced from £146,200 in short wheelbase guise and stretching up to £173,200 for the 4.4-liter V8 petrol-powered P530 version in long wheelbase form. The P510e SV comes in at £149,400.